I'm not Miss Manners anymore.
You are.
No, I'm
so
not.
You should know. It's rude.
Against her.
You don't exactly live like the Queen of Sheba.
Listen,
you live on a main road.
You know what? This is...
You haven't said two words since you've been here. Son, where is she? She didn't come today? She didn't come today, Sutton? Because this person is not genuine.
Clock it.
And I know you're used to buying people.
A lot more to life.
What in the world are you talking about that I buy people? Who have I tried to buy, honey?
Oh.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I am back with another video. And today we're going to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And before I even get into the video, can we watch this clip of Kyle about to get her ass stomped by a fan?
So I think the backstory is that Kyle was pointing her camera at this woman. She was getting frustrated, but Kyle trying to intervene because I guess the woman was mistreating the puppies or the dogs. I don't know, but she had Kyle doing Ring Around the Rosie though.
Kyle, is that you? Is that you? Girl, she took that jacket off like, girl, what's up? Girl, this is real life. Girl, Kyle, be safe. But y'all, like, comment, subscribe, let's get into the video.
Let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
All right, so the episode starts with, you know, Garcelle is backstage and she's upset with Erica basically saying what she said. And she feel like Sutton didn't really have her back, but you know, they not gonna really hold each other accountable like they should. But Garcelle's talking her talk, cool. So they go back on stage and Andy was like,
Garcelle, I heard you had stuff to say backstage. Like, what's going on?
And I'm thinking like, yes, girl, read Erica, read her, girl, read her, girl. She's like,
yeah, you know, Kyle.
I said, whoa. Kyle?
Garcelle, was there something you wanted to say, I heard?
Yeah, I wanted to say to Kyle that it feels like you told me things off camera to shut me up.
Bitch, that's not what you said backstage. That's not what you said Garcelle. Garcelle, you're my girl now. You're my girl now. I was going to go to BravoCon for you. But girl, tell them what you said about, tell them, if I was Sutton, I'm holding my friend accountable. And they would say, oh, Garcelle, she'd be like, Kyle. I said, no. I said, say what you said about Erica. And I say what I said about Erica. That's how you hold her accountable. I'm like, girl, you need to really speak up and tell Erica that I don't like what the fuck you just said, bitch. You talking about I'm not interesting. Let's go down the resume of interesting. Erica's a career with music. Erica has been on Broadway with Chicago. Erica married a older man who was a billionaire. Erica is now on trial because that same man. Erica might be going to jail because of that same man, and that's alleged might. We don't know. Garcelle has a career that spans over almost 30 years. Producing, acting, directing, been in some of the most iconic roles. So to say that she's not interested, and someone came in my comments like, what has Garcelle done since she's been on the show? I'm like, Garcelle has talked about her relationship with her kids. She exposed the relationship with her ex-husband. She talked about her family. She built a fucking house. She had conflict with damn near half the cast because of Sutton and because Erica wants to laugh at her child, cuss her child out. Yeah. So we want to talk about interesting. The thing about it is with Garcelle is, Garcelle's storyline has never been that salacious. What drama has she been in? But you got 4 girls on this show that have been in situations that were salacious storylines. You had Sutton, who is automatically going to be polarized as that. 2, you got Lisa Rinna over here saying that Kathy Hilton was saying nigga, allegedly. Let's just call a spade a spade. Erica was on trial, her husband was on trial, or ex-husband, I don't know. Stole millions of dollars for burn victims, widows, plane crash survivors. Kyle, who's over here about to separate from her husband, we don't fucking know, allegedly, I guess. He was over here sucking and fucking everything that could walk, allegedly. And you got Dorit with alleged home insurance fraud, right? So all this stuff go on, and y'all talk about, well, Garcelle's not that interesting. Garcelle literally got on the show and was herself, and I respect it because she asked the questions that we wanted to know. If it wasn't for Garcelle and Sutton asking the question, what would we have gotten on these shows?
I told you off camera because it was stuff that I couldn't say on camera, and I was just trusting and sharing with you.
So the conversation, directs towards Kyle, and Bose and Dorit had questions. Bose is like, Kyle, I felt like, Andrew was like, there was an interview basically with Bose saying that you're a liar. And Kyle was like, yeah, I did not like that at all. Like, you're over here alluding that I'm a liar and I haven't lied about anything. And Bose is like, omission of information is basically lying.
Knew that I thought she was a liar. Or that I think she is a liar. Let me make that correct. It's like, girl, that girl was lying.
She was like, what do I lie about? She was like, girl, you lied about the text. You said you were over here gifts and memes, and it wasn't. And I think that is a valid point. My whole thing with Kyle is, you say, I've been on the show since the beginning and I've shared my whole life. Why do I have to share this now? Because you're on a fucking show. You signed up to be on TV. If I signed up to be on TV and people are like, Brian, I heard this going on in your life, I'm not gonna be like, girl, why the fuck are y'all bringing that up? I'm like, girl, I'm on TV. I signed up for this shit. You're getting paid hundreds and thousands and maybe millions of dollars to be on this TV show. So you're going to talk about your business.
Well, there were lies told.
What?
I said there were lies told.
What was a lie?
You said you were texting jokes and memes, and then it was discovered you said something else.
And if not, somebody's going to bring it up. I'm sorry. And that might be, insensitive because she's going through a hard time. Yes. If you're going through a hard time, take a step back from the show. But you don't want to do that because you want the money. Yeah. So then they talk about, Kyle still talking to PK, and she was just like, after they left the one trip, she did call PK. She was just, and Dorit basically telling her like, girl, do you not see how fucking weird that is that you're talking to my husband? And my whole thing with Dorit is, I feel like being that Dorit and Kyle are in discourse, I feel like Dorit feels like Kyle is talking bad about her, which is making her husband have these thoughts about her. And honestly, Dorit, no shade, I feel like your husband is just sick of you. I saw that last year when he did a surprise for you and you were picking apart everything. Instead of living in the moment, you're like, oh, what about this? What about this? What about this? Obviously, if he's over here scheduling everything, I'm just going to assume that he already had everything figured out. But fuck it.
Where he holds her secrets, and he wouldn't, because guess what? He tells me every single thing, Kyle.
So, we then see Jennifer Tilly. She comes out, and when I say Jennifer Tilly was a breath of fresh air, she's funny, and I think that she is, a great addition to the show. I don't think she should be a housewife, but just still play her position that she is in.
Since the moment I met you. But I was really excited, and we had some fun times, and I think you're just such a fantastic addition to this group.
Dorit basically says, like, I wanted to get to know you more, but I feel like you joined the other girls. And Jennifer's like, yeah, I joined the dark side. She was like, yeah, you joined the Witches of East Lake or something like that. And I'm just like, it's so funny watching these girls. You want Jennifer Tilly to get to know you, but you did not open yourself up to Jennifer. I haven't seen Dorit try to talk to this woman, none. Why? Because she's Sutton's friend. She's not your friend. She's Sutton's friend. Just like when Cherie came on, she was Garcelle's friend.
When I saw a couple of comments that you made, it actually felt like you had joined the darker side. Well, like the Witches of Eastwick.
They did bring up a question because Jennifer Tilly did say something, insensitive about Dorit, and Dorit was like, that really hurt my feelings, I was just like, oh wow, that was a throwaway comment. And Jennifer was like, I didn't know I said anything crazy, until Garcelle was like, ooh. She was like, yeah, I didn't mean it in that way. And they're gonna give her a pass because it's her first season. They always give the girls a pass the first season, but that second season, Bose, Jennifer, get ready. When Kathy first came on, they were cool with her. After that, they was over her, right? Lisa took that shot and said that she was saying all this shit. Lisa had no proof, never came out with no proof. And that's what with Lisa Rinna, I'm like, bitch, you should never come back on my TV screen because you apologize quick because you want to try to escape the accountability. No, bitch, you're going to feel the fire. Yeah. The part I want to get to is, Bo's class with Sutton. and Dorit class with Sutton. And my whole thing with Sutton is that they ate you up. Sutton, these women ate you up. And I'm disappointed in you. You disappointed me.
You disappointed me.
Because, like they're saying, who is this bitch that's sitting in front of me?
Person that was in the season who was so vicious, you know, with that really beady stare that you want to like really go low. Where is she? She didn't come today?
You had so much to say beforehand. Everything you say, you had everything to say beforehand. You had all this stuff to say beforehand. During the season, during your confessionals, you had all this stuff to say. But now you want to come on the stage as a meek, timid woman. Oh, Miss Manners. I'm not Miss Manners. No. Be that bitch that I was over here in front of that you was cussing me out. Be her. Bring her out. Bring her out. But no, you don't want to do that. And that's the part that is frustrated, because you're now trying to play the victim role that all these other women have played. All these women up on these couches have played that, well, you're coming after me at my low moment. Sutton is literally doing what they were saying. You're coming at me at my lowest moment. You're over here picking on me. You're questioning me. You can't have it both ways. If I'm going to question you, I know you're going to question me. But unlike y'all, the difference between you and me is I'm ready for the questions. Because ain't no bitch going to back me up. I'm going to back a bitch up off me. That's what she should have done, but she can't.
That's not who shows up, and that's definitely not who is here all season long. Where's the person that calls everybody the C word? I'm right here.
So that's what irritated me. Because I'm just like, how you let a bitch like Dorit gag you, girl? She was just like, yeah, what's going on, Miss Manners? What's going on, Miss Manners? And then Sutton, then she was talking about, yeah, you know, you pay your people to come around. She's like, girl, who have I paid? Who have I paid? And, you know, she got real conty with it. And Dorit was like, ooh, here she comes.
My people. Who have I tried to buy? Honey. Oh, here she comes.
Ooh, here she comes. I said, ooh, she ate that. She ate that. She ate that one. I'm not even mad at her. But like they're saying, they're trying to hold her accountable for the stuff that she did. And then like she was like, you know, you rushed me to go. And she was like, production told me to rush you. She was like, but you know, there's a way to say it. To be honest, everything Dorit said had a valid comeback. We could have easily ate Dorit up, right? Then lastly, they talk about that wallet comment. Sutton's like, you know, that was a nasty comment. They went to Garcelle, like, Garcelle, how do you feel about Sutton, the wallet comment? Girl, you couldn't put me on that stage. Because I was like, I don't feel no way. I mean, she right. Like, Dorit is the brokest bitch on the stage. Dorit would have been gagged. Like, I was like, Dorit is the type of bitch. She's materialistic. She's vapid. She's very much scatterbrained. So what's going to hit her where it hurts? Her fashion and her money, because that's what she cares about. She cares about nothing else but that. So I hit her where it hurt. Her pocketbook. What happened? She was hurt. Why? She's materialistic. Let's talk about it. That's the only way you could really hurt Dorit. She's materialistic as fuck.
Garcelle, was this a moment where you felt like you couldn't even defend Sutton? Yeah.
They said that, oh, the comment was so horrible. Like, y'all heard what I said before. Girl, I would have said it with my chest, and I would have stood 10 toes on it. Girl, I said what I said. I meant what I said. It was what it was. And then they're like, how did you get your money? Because you were over here sleeping with a man to get your money? Erica, you can't say that when you really was that woman, too. But the difference between Sutton and your husband allegedly put $24 million into your account that you were trying to spend. Yeah, that's the difference. Like, you can't sit up here and like, oh yeah, you know, she just over here. You the same thing, girl. You live on a main road, bitch. Girl, you live in a house that's damn near foreclosed, allegedly. What are we talking about? Like, everything they said about Sutton and Garcelle, they had easy read. They got easy read. They are the easiest reads in the group. Bitch, you can't say shit to me. Nothing. Bitch, you're living in a house that's foreclosed and you're living behind somebody's house. In their shed. In their guest house. Girl, please get the fuck out my face. The fuck? I was like, girl, I built my homes. If I was Garcelle, I built my homes. What have you done? Decorated somebody else's? But y'all, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a guy stop a y'all and break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go Fabricating all I really asked before. Now I got to go. Got. Bye-bye.